Now, it's a well-known fact that New Zealanders live in a country where the human population is outnumbered by sheep, but perhaps what's less known is that we're not as outnumbered by sheep as we used to be. Back in 1982, for every one person, there was 22 sheep, 1 to 22. Figures show there's been a considerable drop since then, equating to about 6 sheep for every person. And that's making events like the historic Harwarden ewe auction held in North Canterbury today less common. With this report, here is Maya Burry.
10-1, they're big, they're bold, they've got plenty of bone, you get them behind them, they've got great depth, big across the middle, everything right about them. Yeah, the judges though, they're entitled to fly the turn it. Who's got turn go? Turn go. They're going to build it from 180.
In the North Canterbury town of Harwarden, farmers and stock agents have been coming together every January since 1930 to buy and sell ewes. Today, 18,000 sheep filled the pens of the stockyard, and more than 300 buyers and sellers gathered around as the bids were placed. Stock agent John McCone has been coming to the ewe fair for more than 30 years. He says there used to be plenty of annual auctions in the region, but few remained.
We used to have probably half a dozen of these sales. Now this is the only sale of this type held in North Canterbury. A generation ago, the national ewe flock was probably approaching 70 million. Now it's about early 20 million. So that's it in a nutshell. The ewe numbers are back, and that's been replaced with dairying and dairy support and just different land uses.
Following 3 years of drought in North Canterbury, some of the farmers who attended the auction today were looking to build back up their ewe numbers after they had to destock by up to 30 to 40% during the big dry. Another stock agent, Fred Fowler, says good prices at the freezing works and the shortage of sheep was helping to drive up prices for ewes at the auction, which could make it hard for some of those wanting to buy.
That has been a big thing, and certainly the shortage with the drought, yes, and now they're trying to restock and the prices are pretty strong, so yeah, so it's got pretty difficult for them, when not only having to pay for the drought, but having to pay to restock.
Scargill sheep farmer Stu Lowe says it's a relief to be out of the drought, but he's taking a conservative approach and not rushing to refill the paddocks.
We're still well down on our numbers, but we're getting back slowly, so hopefully the weather plays its part and we can get back to the usual stocking levels.
And is it nice to be in this position now where you can look to buy instead of looking to sell?
Exactly, your headspace is a lot better when you're in this situation of buying rather than having to sell. It's not a pleasant place to be in.
The chair of the North Canterbury Rural Support Trust, Doug Archbold, says this is the first time the fair, which is an important event for the rural community, has been held since North Canterbury escaped drought. He says morale is much higher.
It's just you can probably even pick it up, it's just the general tone here. People are a lot happier, they've got a smile on their face. And it has been, for our job in the rural support, we have been really busy trying to hold communities together through the drought. So this is just great.
Doug Archbold says while things are looking up for rural North Canterbury, it's still early days and it will likely take farmers 3 to 4 years to fully recover. For Checkpoint, Maya Burry.